I always look so old when I'm looking into these. Well, I'm just waking up. Starting my third round of chemo today. Um, in a lot of ways, I bounced back really good after this last round. This last round was really difficult. That last week, 10 days, I got back a lot of energy that I just felt like I haven't had for a long time. Not that I'm healed, but there's a sense of guilt I'm feeling. Just this morning, I was reading about a husband that's lost his wife yesterday to cancer. 38 years old. It was really hard to get the death sentence and to find out that I'm riddled with cancer and that I'm going to die. Now it feels like I might live. I don't know why. There's so many of us out there fighting. I surely don't pretend to know what God's plan is. There's nothing about this that's easy, including living. I just truly feel for all the heartache out there. People that deserve to go through this. And there's a whole fucking community of us, man. One thing that's been kind of hard is I started having friends and family contact, friends and family that are close to me. Um, it's nothing ill intent or anything, but the last thing they probably heard was, 2 months ago that stage 4 cancer metastasized through several organs, including the brain. Life expectancy is only 30, 60 days, 90 days. So, it's been 60 days going on 90 days. So I got some relatives and friends contacting from a distance, just we call it the head tilt. It's how's he doing? I'm not dying. Just got back from California. I drove the majority of the way. I didn't haul my luggage to the room we had. They'll always do that, but I hauled it away from the room. These things are all victories. Walked back and forth to the beach countless times, up and down the hills. Went for a 4-hour e-bike ride right in the middle of the day, and continued to sit on the beach and go to dinner after that. I haven't been able to do such activities for well over a year, even though when I was working, I would go to work. I could very seldomly do the 2 pulls in a day, and when I did get done, there's times I'd have to drive home with one eye open because I had tunnel vision so bad and wanting to pass out and fall over or have a heart. I'll lay in my own misery until the next day I would go to work. I've been sick. It feels like I'm healing now. Healing. Not just feeling good. I'm healing. I don't know what the end result of all this is. I don't know what's going to come about, but I don't see myself dying in the next few weeks. I've had my third round of chemo started this last Monday. It's Sunday now, so 6 days ago. I haven't been able to get out of bed. I haven't been able to do anything. I've been emotional. This stuff is so messed up. I can understand why people want to refuse treatment. I can understand why they told me to make goals to help me get through this. I haven't been able to sleep. Like, every time I fall asleep, my sweat glands just turn on and I'm in a puddle of my own sweat. I'm having to change my clothes and shower 3, 4 times a night. I'm sad. Chemo is dark and it's heavy. Believe it or not, this is one of my better days. It's been tough. I can feel my immune system's gone. It feels like my soul and my body are separating. Which is what chemo is. It's supposed to basically kill you, and then they bring you back to life. And that's just, I'm getting close to the edge. This is what I wanted. This is, because this thing one hell of a hit, and this is part of it. And it's just, this is just part of it. It's hard. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I can't really eat. It's not that I get sick or anything. It's just nothing's tasting all that good. It's hard to eat until I'm full. I can just usually take a couple bites and I have to wait. And then I'll take a few more bites and wait. I'm still primarily just on fruit. Try to eat something daily, but you know, I miss just like eating a big sandwich, some chips. Just the other day, I kind of broke down and just went to. It's like, screw it, I'm just gonna go get a burger and fries. Have a cheat day. I don't have those very often. Went down, got a cheeseburger and fries, and I was excited, man. Chemo has a way of changing your taste buds, and all I could taste was like heavy salts and really metallic. It's fast food. It wasn't some high-dollar Black Angus gourmet burger flamed over barbecue. This is just run-of-the-mill cheeseburgers, and I could taste the age and it was just gross. Way too much salt, way too many hidden flavors that they weren't hidden to me anymore, and it's just discouraging now. I finally just get to the point where like I'm just gonna go eat something, break the diet. And you can't. So I took a few bites, tried a couple of the fries, and I just ended up throwing it away. Walked out. Still hungry. A lot of it is just I just don't have, it's because I can't eat. Crave what you can't have. I'm feeling emotions such as like sadness, I guess maybe like fear, sorrow comes to mind, just sorrow. But it's like lifetimes of the emotion. I take some of the saddest experiences I've been through in my life, such as my passing of my father, the diagnosis of my father, and what it was like to watch him pass was some of the darkest times of my life. Just to experience that emotion, in that contact, just sadness, sorrow, kind of what I felt was much deeper than I've ever felt through that. Not that I didn't love my father by no means, but it's some of these emotions that my chemo takes me into and that I must feel and process, and maybe it's just my own demons I must fight, stuff that I've had bottled up. I felt such sorrow, uh, such large, engulfing emotion for days. And I don't know if it's that I'm terminally ill or, this is just kind of like the process. If it's PTSD, if it's a combination of all of it, if it's just, this is how chemo hits people, or just how it's hit me, but it's mine, and it's really hard to deal with. And then I went about a week without sleeping, just sweat. There's one time I fell asleep on the couch for a moment, and then Brittany looked over and she goes, instantly I was drenched with sweat, just pooling up in my throat. And one night we had to change the sheets, and I ended up taking 4 showers and changing my clothes 4 times through the night because I was drenched. The next night was 3. And then we kind of got the sweating under control, but still very vivid nightmares. So it's not like I'm resting. Scattered sleep. Uh, the nightmares are still there. The emotion is still right behind. And I'm only a couple days away from round 4. Usually this last week, I'm feeling little to no side effects from chemo, and kind of feeling this last round. I was feeling really energetic, and yesterday and today, I guess I'm feeling a little bit more energy, but I feel bad about some of the things my wife has to be a part of and witness and help share the burden. And I'm grateful for her to do that because she is my safe place. The ugliness is just like damn near fucking abusive. And for that, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all this. I hope all this is for a good reason. Not necessarily afraid to die, almost an excitement, not that I'm wanting to leave this place, but at the same time, it's like, well, let's do it. I'm ready. I definitely started feeling a fear. A lot of it is just, I've been able to rekindle, and a lot of my brothers have, it's kind of rallied us a lot of us together a little bit more and talking just more and hanging out more. But it's also put me and Brittany in a different level of our marriage. And I would like to take a little bit of time to let her know how thankful I am for that. And I'd like to hang out with her a little bit longer. Right there. The emotions. And it can happen just like walking to the store, driving a damn car. This has just been a hell of a ride, but I hope it's worth it. I don't know. It's tough. It's funny how people react. I guess it's not funny at all. In situations such as this, is you really find out who and what your people are. For that, I'm grateful. But with that also comes ones that aren't there, ones that turn their heads and run. And it's happened to me so many times in my life, it's like halfway, it sucks still, but yeah, oh well. But when it happens to my wife, pisses me off. Because God willing, nothing does, but something happens to me. She needs her support, especially through the beginning. She needs to be allowed to have somebody carry her. She goes through the steps that she needs to. And she does. And we know who they are, and we can call them by name. But you also learn who's not there, which is kind of fucking sucks too. But it's lessons that we all learn. It's things that we all go through. Pick your family, pick your friends wisely. Don't be there for them. And it doesn't take much. The little phone calls, it's the notes. It's getting a little note in the mail. It's somebody making a blanket for you. It's making jello. Sometimes it's just letting you cry. This year's been tough. Kind of getting used to the clean. But the chemo also helps. You shave and it's like, you can't really tell for like a week that you even grow hair. So it's definitely slowed down. But as you can tell, well, guys will even grow through chemo. They're the cockroaches of hair. You can't get rid of them. But it's also cool going through a couple gnarly rounds of chemo and still holding my hair, still got my mohawk. How many cancer patients can say that? Yeah, I don't listen too well to what I'm supposed to do. Never have. Well, I'm just dragging on now, but I want to check in. It's been the days keep melting together, and I've been meaning to document a little bit more, but this last round has just been just breathing, trying to breathe. Sad one. This going through this last round, I thought a lot about the next round. Like, holy cow, what's this all for? I hope it's worth it. And it just kind of sent me into spiraling. I was just, and now it's like, let's just get it done. Now it's just done. I just gotta get through this day. I gotta get through the next day. I gotta get through the next day until normal starts creeping around, whatever that means. But it's keep breathing through it, and I get a little bit longer of a break this time. So it's take another break, then we go in for a scan. Let's see how strong this first punch was. I feel like all said and done, I've given it everything it possibly can. Everything. I'm not leaving everything out on the field on this one punch. I can't do anymore. I can't put anything more into my body. I can't eat less. I can't cut anything more out of my diet. I can't. And I've done it, and I've done it well, and I've done it very consciously and with a lot of help. But I've gotten, when I said I'm going to give this a hell of a try, I'm going to give this a hell of a right hook. Western medicine, Eastern medicine, I got one chance at this. Didn't know if that first round was going to kill me. Anyway, love you guys. Yeah, just another documentary of terminally ill cancer patient. Living or dying. I don't know as of right now. All right. Love you guys.